Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance. Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden, and I am the creator and author of the Get Resultsology system and a dedicated accountability coach. My mission is to empower solopreneurs to unlock their true potential, boost their income, and achieve extraordinary success by maximizing productivity, streamlining their businesses, and aligning their goals with their authentic vision and purpose. So, if you're ready to turn ambition into action and transform your goals into reality, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to say that my guest expert today is Bill Heinrich. Bill is a transformational guide with over 30 years of experience helping people break free from limitation and live in alignment with their true purpose. As the creator of the Peak Potential Blueprint and founder of the True Life Purpose Now, he empowers others to manifest with ease, unlock their unique potential, and create lives filled with flow, freedom, and fulfillment. Bill, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you, Robin. Pleased to be here. I appreciate the invite.
You're absolutely welcome, and the invite was warmly extended. So good of you to be here. Whereabouts in the world are you, Bill?
I'm in New England in the United States in Burlington, Vermont.
Fantastic. I've heard that's a beautiful part of the world.
It's very nice, yes.
Excellent. All right. Shall we do the questions?
Sure.
All right. I'll get the clock up on the screen. And there it goes. Bill, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
My ideal client is a person typically has success, but they don't have any fulfillment. They feel like something's missing inside. There's an emptiness and typically a loneliness that goes with that.
All right. Okay. That's very, very clear. Thank you. So what exactly is the problem that you solve for your ideal clients?
The problem that I solve for people is showing them how unique we each are and how they have all the pieces that they need inside them to identify and to apply their uniqueness and to own it with power.
Okay. Thank you. All right. That's, again, very succinct, but also quite powerful. Well, very powerful, what you're talking about there. That sounds like really interesting. So what is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that will help them to solve the problems that you solve?
In one word, stop being defensive. When one is defensive, that means you're protecting stories inside you. And I teach people how to write a new story.
So now we have a better understanding of what you do, Bill. Let's dive into goal busting, which is to focus on how to maximize productive time to achieve business goals. So could you share any tips or advice for someone looking to improve their productivity habits, please, Bill?
Well, you have to first, one of the problems that people have is they're always working towards a physical goal and they aren't applying their energy. They aren't aware of their energy and their actual intention. Their intentions are typically different than their goals. So it's being able to identify the intention and the energy of what you want to complete rather than the physical object.
Yes. Could you expand on that a little bit? Because I hear what you're
I could go
saying.
for hours.
I well, you've got some minutes. You've got some minutes. And I completely agree with what you're saying. Absolutely, 100% agree with you.
Yeah, well, the mistake that people make is I teach people how to live their life purpose. Everybody thinks that their life purpose is what they do, and it isn't. Your life purpose is who you're being, the energy with which you do everything.
Yes, absolutely. And when you're not in alignment with that, nothing feels like it works, does it?
You cross through intersections of it working, You have concepts of it, but unable to apply it because there's too much emphasis on survival in the physical.
Yes. Too busy doing, not enough time being. Yeah, absolutely.
We're
Okay.
human beings. We aren't human doings.
Precisely. Yes. Well said. All right. So, what should I have asked you today, Bill? Because I know you can talk for New England. So, what should I have asked you today that I didn't? And your answer, please.
You know what's really most important for people? What's really most important for someone is to get connected with themselves. Nothing else matters. Your success doesn't matter, your family doesn't matter, your friends don't matter, your business doesn't matter. What matters most is having that energetic connection of understanding who you are. Once you have that, you have everything. Then you're able to share. You can't give what you haven't got. And that's the biggest thing that people struggle with. I've been doing this a long time. I've never met anyone that understands what I teach, but they understand it because there's only one thing in life that's true. Well, there's only one thing. Everything else is perception and projections based on your past experience. And the one thing that's true is how you feel. And that is what creates your life. Your energy and your emotions create your life, and it creates every decision you make.
Yes, turning it back to what we said earlier about you're a human being rather than a human doing. You're, I think, what you're alluding to also it has to encompass not just being who you are, but accepting self-acceptance and nourishing and cherishing who you are as well. Because otherwise, you obviously you get people that they think they don't really like who they are. Well, maybe they're not very likable, but
Well, they
usually they
don't.
are.
They don't. Yeah. Well, that's not an issue with someone who understands who they truly are energetically. That's never an issue. It's impossible to
Yes,
feel that way when you understand yourself energetically. The reason you feel that way is because you're not connecting with who you are. You know
yes.
something's missing, and consequently judging yourself, but you're working from the external rather than the internal.
Yes, and I think what you're getting at is when we're busy doing things rather than being who we are, we lose sight of that. We lose track of that, and that's what sets up stress and anxiety and issues in our own mind. Am I right, or am I completely off the mark?
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Right. I have one final question, which is how can people reach you? And also, is there like a valuable free resource they could get from you to find out? It's really a way of finding out more about what you do and your offer.
Well, the easiest way to reach me is to go to speaktobill.com, speaktobill.com, and you get on my calendar. My website is truelifepurposenow.com. And at the bottom of the home page on the website, there is a free report you can download, The 7 Attitudes That Destroy Business and Relationships. That's free for people. And I've just released a new book on Amazon, Clarity Has No Story.
Ooh, I'll go and have a look at that. That sounds fascinating. And also the valuable free resource that also sounds really useful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today, Bill. And thank you for sharing your insights today as well and yourself. It's very kind of you to come and do Goalbusters with us today. It has been an absolute pleasure meeting you and hearing what you have to say.
It's been a pleasure being here, Robin. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Bill Heinrich, thank you, and bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.